Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
Okay, you've got P5, P5. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Verstappen behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 2.9 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 18 laps to go. Now use DRS now available. Verstappen's behind. Okay, the gap behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 38.4. Oscar's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Your last lap time was a 1:38.3. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going. Okay, so the last lap time was a 1 minute 39.0. Leclerc is ahead of you, and gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:38.6. Okay, so you're gaining by around 0.6 a lap. Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Losing power. Something's wrong.
Okay, copy.
We're catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. Gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. McLaren ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums, and Verstappen's behind. Our gap behind is 1.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, gap to leader, 2.7 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 39.1. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Drivers just moved into first place.
What the f... Lando, we have possible front wing damage.
Yeah, shut up!
Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, no issues with the tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Oscar's behind you. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:41.3. starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Leclerc ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 13 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 39.6. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. Come on. We're in P4. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 5.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Oscar behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 6.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Information on Ocon. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Whoa. No!
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. Overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on. 4th position, you're in 4th position. Leclerc ahead, less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Oscar's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 1.5 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. 2 laps left, next time by will be your final lap. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Well done, top job to
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.